Okay. Live again, I think. If my audio is peaking a little bit, I've been trying to adjust it just a little bit since the last stream because it was a little bit loud in some cases. But I think I am live. This is the typical when you're getting started. Once I get a habit into this, yeah, I can see I'm live. Then I won't be testing if I'm live every time. I'll just assume I'm live. Yeah, okay. I'm looking at my thumbnail for the stream, and I'm sitting here thinking, well, that looks awesome. Sound a little bit cocky there, but I was playing around with the AI inside Photoshop to like auto-generate environments by taking one screenshot of the game, and it actually turned out pretty well. So like Photoshop has this like pretty awesome tool. It's the same thing that I have inside my banner. So I think it looks cool. Praising my own thumbnail. But yeah, okay, so today I will be doing a little bit of farming since I do a couple of things in this game. Some of the biggest things that I love doing in WoW is doing PvP and collecting transmog, mounts, and pets. So that is what we're going to spend today doing. I just need to make sure that I have the stream open and I can actually see chat, because that is important. There we go. Awesome. So what we're going to do to begin with is I am going to queue up a couple of characters for the Valentine's event, since we have the... What is it called now? It is called the Heartbreaker X something, but it is the Love Rocket. We know it is that. So I was just going to queue up for that. I did do it twice today, I think, on 2 different characters. And I just want to share something else too, because I was 2 days ago, I started like in the evening. I started farming a particular piece of transmog in the game, right? And it's a transmog that is an bind and equip, and it goes for like 300,000 gold in the auction house. So I was like, you know, a rare item, it's like a 0.01% drop chance. Will I actually get this item? And wouldn't you know, I got the sword. Like, some people, they farm for this thing for like weeks, and it took me like one evening and then like maybe like 1.5 hours the next day. So like, I don't know if it's that hard to get or if I was just extremely lucky. It has to be like me just being extremely lucky, because it goes for like a lot of gold in the auction house. So but yeah, got my weapon for my transmog. I was specifically looking for this one for my hunter, because I have my Dark Ranger hunter RP going on in that character. So like, that's super cool. But now that I have it, I might as well just put on this guy too, right? Because it's so rare. I think, I don't know, actually going out and farming it instead of like buying it on the auction house, because I would have to buy a WoW token or something to ever afford that. Is that the same guy? No, it's not, because he's not max level. I started the stream a little bit after locking in with this character here, because I was actually dead in this location. I was fighting this guy on his druid, and I kept winning, right? So he logs out and comes back with a rogue and also keeps dying. And then he gets a buddy to come and help him out. And then they just keep farming me, because it's 2 against 1, right? So, I don't know. It's just a super fun moment to see people get so mad. That's a really cool transmog, by the way. With the Death Knight shoulder pads there. Okay, there's another guy. This guy. There we go. I really love how Evoker they play. Evoker is like a super... What do you call that? Like a controversial class to add into the game. Because it was added in for a particular reason with the appearance and everything. Which I'm not going to get into. But like people, they either love it or they hate it. And there's a couple of things, like just not talking about the controversial thing, but like transmog, for example. Like, look at my character. He looks awesome right now, right? Then I turn into the dragon, and he looks like this. And yeah, I can change the color of the armor and stuff like that, but where's his weapon? And only the belt and the shoulder is showing. And even then, the belt is clipping into his other belt in the dragon form. So it's kind of like you had two developers that were like, I like transmog, and the other guy was like, I like the barber options. Okay, we can't agree on anything, let's just give them both. And now it's clipping, and that's like the worst thing they could have done. They should just have given us either the barber options or full transmog. Like, either one of those would have been so much better than this. But we got this now, which people are like, I don't know, if you go to the Evoker forum on Blizzard's Warcraft forum site, people are complaining about this. Let's see if we get it. Oh no, is my wife in here? How many are watching the stream? There's 2 people watching the stream. Is that my wife? I don't know if I can learn this. I believe she's in here farming too. Let me just double check. Is she in here farming? No, she's not. Okay. What do I do? Okay, so here's the predicament, right? She said if I get the mounts, she's gonna hate me and she's never gonna play the game again. So what do I do? I hope she's not watching the stream. Oh, there's even a heart coming up. Oh, she's gonna love it when she gets it. Oh no. If she suddenly like just barges into my room and starts screaming at me, you'll know why. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can never say that I got this mount until she gets it. Can I even say it then? I don't think I can. I'm gonna have to, like, the next many years just keep farming this mount and pretend I don't already have it. Otherwise, he's gonna stop playing. Okay. Let's log out and log in with another character. And do some, I don't know, let's do some other mountain farming. That will be okay, I think. Yeah. Let's get my druid. And I don't know, let's get Ashes of Alar. That's a mount I don't have. I don't think she's watching the stream. She said she was not gonna watch it today because like she's tired, so she's probably gonna take a nap or something. Yeah, let's go get Ashes of Alar. Oh jeez. Okay. That was not supposed to happen. Okay, I was not supposed to get them out. Yeah, but Ashes of Alar, that's a cool mount. It's one of those things that has been there since like forever, like almost all the way at the beginning. And my wife has it, but I don't have it. So I think I'll go and get it, because I apparently have a really good luck today. Oh, I'll turn this in. Yeah, so let's do that. Let's not be in flight form, let's be in our dragon riding. For people who are new to this game here, maybe some of the Final Fantasy people from my wife's community, they just introduced dragon flying, which is this type of flying here where you actually have physics. So like you can actually like fly, you know, like a real dragon. And the other type of flying is static flying, where you just kind of like hover in the air like you're swimming. So that's a new thing, and this is much faster traveling, by the way. So I like dragon flying. It's much better. They did say that at some point, I think maybe in the next expansion or so, they might make the druid flight form into dragonflying. And when they say that, do they mean like the base version of the druid form, or do they mean like, because right now I'm a crow when I turn into my flight form, which is like a very small thing, whereas you have like I don't know, like the druid order hall mount appearance, which is like we're this big owl. Maybe that will become dragonflying, but all the other shape-shifting forms are not going to be dragonflying. So there's a lot of questions there. We don't really know. But yeah, so the idea here is, since we have this extreme luck with us, to go and get Ashes of Alar, which is over here. I still can't believe they haven't done anything to make the RP a little bit faster inside this raid here. Like, there's this moment where, like, you have the boss and then you have like 4 of his advisors, and you have to kill the advisors first. But because we're so high level, we kill them so fast that the boss just cannot compute that we just killed them so fast. I don't think there's like a difficulty thing here. We kill them so fast that it actually doesn't do anything. Like, it's just like the boss is just staring and you can't attack him or anything. Like, you just have to wait like a minute until he reacts again, because, well, it couldn't possibly be that they killed the advisors in less than a minute, you know? So that's kind of weird. Oh, hey! Welcome to the stream. Ismail Akar. That sounds like an in-game character. That's really cool. Yeah, I've been farming this mount since like the beginning. I think like when my friend, he like showed me this game for the first time, he showed me how to get the oh, there's the bird king looking thing. I have it in here. I can show it. It has like a 5% drop chance, and it's once a week you can do it, I believe. Yeah, it's once a week. Let me find it. This one, the Raven Lord. Like, I actually got this one. This was the first time I actually farmed something, because I just didn't like think I could go into raids and start farming those, because that was like, you know, oh, 1% drop chance. Will that ever happen to me? Like, it just seems so unbelievable to actually get a raid mount because of the 1%. But then I figured out that after getting this mount, oh, it is possible. So if I can do 5%, maybe I can do 1% mounts. Yeah, so these are the advisors. You go up, you attack with like the weakest attack ever, and he's already almost dead. Yeah, I gotta narrate a little bit of what I'm doing for the Final Fantasy community. I don't know how loud the in-game music is, or sound, but it's so funny. Like, they should have used more of the Warcraft 3 music. That would have been awesome. Let's actually turn into our strong form, because I don't recognize this music from like Warcraft 3. Yeah, that's gonna be horrible. Usually I like to stack these in like one pile. Like, I'll pull them over and stack them, because then when they respawn later in the fight, I can just nuke them in one place, right? But now I have to do an AoE, which I can with this character here. So it's not really an issue. Like, I can just do this, and they all die. So it's not that bad of a deal. Had it been another character, it would have been a bad thing. But I have a good feeling. I get that feeling of like, we never have to do this raid again. Actually, we will, because with the warband system coming out in the next expansion, so everything is account-wide, you can also go in on one character that, for example, cannot use a sword, and actually farm swords, because it's account-wide now. So, you know, transmog that you get will be for all the other characters as well, which is going to be like an interesting thing. What do you do about like current content So like if you go into like a current raid, right? Like let's say the War Within comes out and the first raid in that expansion with this new system of everything being account wide, like what do you actually do? Like do you go in and like, you know, some person like a warlock gets a sword and then you're like, well, he's gonna keep it now because now he can use it on his warrior, right? So that's gonna be an interesting little thing, like how they're gonna do that. Oh, I won't get it because I didn't pick up all the loot. Well, that's temporary loot. So when you pick it up, it disappears after an hour, I think. But it looks cool with all the weapons. Okay, so ready? They're gonna respawn. I'm gonna AoE. Now. Because they're gonna do all this weird stuff to me. There we go. And then he stuns me. I'm guessing my wife didn't see the beginning of the stream. Because he sounds so happy. I shouldn't have said that. What? She says. Kel'Thuzad. No, not Kel'Thuzad. What? That's the other guy. I can't remember this guy's name. Kel'Thuz. Because it's so close up against each other. Okay. RP walk. So we'll walk slowly. Right? Because we're getting the mount now. And I'm turning around 3 times. Right? I'm waiting. Are you in because you have mount luck? Did you get it? I don't know. Ah. So this answers your question. I do not have mount luck. Clearly. Otherwise I would have gotten it. Okay, next one. I do need to sell some things because I clearly do not have bag space. I have a bunch of stuff I need to put in the auction house too, so we can do that. So what I'll do is I'll go to Wild Dragon, right? And then I will go and try and get the Blue Drake, which I've been trying to get for about 2, 3, 4 years now. It's a 5% drop chance, I believe. Or is it 4? I think it's a 4% drop chance. I've gotten the other Drake from the same raid about 3 or 4 times, but I have not gotten the Blue Drake yet. And they have the same drop chance. So that is like the worst luck ever in that particular one. Okay, so I'll just put some stuff in the auction house because I farmed these when I farmed my weapon. The one that I showed, the big red one. We'll put these up there. They actually sell for a decent price. So that's, like, look at this. 3,500, almost 2,000, almost 3,000, and almost 8,000. So that's good. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna get the Blue Drake now, and I do have the inventory for it, so I don't have to sell right now. But I do need to clean up my bag. Do I even have like the good bags? 32. I don't think these are the good bags, so I'm gonna have to like buy some of the good bags at some point, because then I'll get 2 more slots per bag, which isn't a lot, but you know, when you have this much stuff in your bag, it suddenly makes a difference. Shut up, she says. I did get it on my first try today. Okay, I'm gonna have to show her. I want to show you because I don't want you to be demotivated and not try and get it. I'll favorite it. It makes a heart when you get on it. Look at it. And it has like this thing on the side. Luce, I'm no longer gonna talk to you. Yeah, I was debating not to tell you. But you know what? I'm not gonna use it again until you get it. Right? That's the least I can do. Yeah, you went back and saw it? Yeah, I figured you would. WoW is dead to me. See, I told you guys, he was not gonna like it. But you know what? It shows that it's possible to get it. So, in fact, it should motivate you. Now you should be like, oh wow, it's not unobtainable. It is. If even Daniel can get it, then I can get it. Because he's like the worst mount lock person ever in the game. So, you know, if he can do it, then I should be able to. I know it's a loose amount now. They set the drop rate up. Yeah, I know. From 0.01% to 1%. Just because some person at some point like did some sort of bug with the evoker, and got like a 90% drop rate or something on the astral, no, not the astral, the Onyx Cloud Serpent in Pandaria, and then he just like basically were handed it. So everyone was so sour about it that Blizzard just said, you know what, all the mounts they get 1% drop chance now. Which is kind of silly. Yeah, there's a big difference in 1 out of 100 and 1 out of 1,000. There's a big difference. It is also like if you think about it, like it's like 1.5 week every year you can farm this mounts. And if it's 1 in 1,000, like that's gonna, like, no wonder no one gets it. But yeah, it is prestigious if you actually do get it. All right. So in here, this guy, he drops these 2 dragons. So there's this one, which by the way I have, and I've gotten it 3 or 4 additional times. And then there's this one, which I do not have, which has the exact same drop rate. So I keep getting this one again and again and again, which I have to be fair, like looks cooler than this one. But it doesn't matter if I have this one already. So, okay, let's kill all these. I love the AoE of Moonkin. Yeah, people do get it, even though it's 0.01% drop chance. But it's like, if you think about, like, there's like 3 million people playing this game, and like 50 people has it. More than that. 100 people has it. And they probably like farm it like crazy. So, but it is of course more still prestigious. Okay. So we don't want to pick up this one, because you can pick up the blue one. You want to pick up the red one, because I don't know. I was told at some point this one was better to pick up. Ah, no mounts. But you know what? We're going to do this again with another character, because I'm determined we're going to get the blue drake today. So I'm going to log out of this character, and we're going to go heal my hunter, and we're going to get it. Oh, there's somebody dead. Wait. There's a dead demon hunter here. I guess they went in to farm it, and then they ran into an alliance player, and then they killed them. Honey, stop. It's about luck. The cool is exactly... I only found the fox and the turtle. I only want the ones that are difficult to get. One in 2,500 is the turtle. Oh yeah, my wife, she farmed like crazy a turtle in Pandaria. Was it Pandaria? I think you get it like around the world, right? I think she did it in Pandaria. Or was it in Draenor? There's a turtle, which basically walks really slow, but swims really fast. And she really wanted it. And she of course got it, because she kept farming it. Of course. There's people that farms it like crazy for like 10 years and they still don't get it. But she did get it. Like, my wife has like the best luck in the game ever. Again, like we talked about last stream, it's about determination. She wants that mount, so she's gonna get that mount. Which is a good thing. Okay. Let's go. Oh, wait, we're not Alliance. We're Horde. I always go to the wrong exit. Which is just gonna teleport us out and stun us. Yeah, she did work for it. Yeah, she fished for about 2,500 times until she got it. Which one is it? This one? Yeah, it's this one. I don't know my way around the Horde. It's like, there's a portal somewhere. Is it behind me? Is it underneath? Yes, I'm salty. It's the one thing that I wanted. Nope, I'm unsubbing. I don't think you should unsub. You know what I did when you got the invincible mount that I've been farming for so many years, and I won it because it was like the one mount in the game that had anything to do with my favorite character. When you got it, I got more motivated. And I said to myself, okay, if she can get it, I can get it too. And I went in again and again and again until I got it. I did get it handed to me. Well, handed to me. My buddy, he also had like an extremely low drop chance. But I did also get it myself. Okay? I did also get it myself on my Death Knight. It's in my bank. I can prove it. I have it myself. But thank you. My wife is probably tired. We were brainstorming ideas this morning. Or this morning. Like right before I went on stream. Which is not this morning, because it's like 1:46. Oh yeah, that reminds me. We're actually... No, I should not say that, because that's a secret. Yeah, that's a secret between her and me. So I'm gonna keep it to myself. Cliffhanger. Oh yeah, this is not, by the way, in celebration of Valentine's week in the game. This is just the best flavor. For some reason, like, I used to drink the green monster a lot, and then all of a sudden one day, I just couldn't stand the taste anymore, and I was like, okay, so I gotta figure out a new taste, and the pink one, which my wife tried, was the best one. I tasted it, and I was like, this is the one I'm gonna drink from now on. I don't know, it tastes really sweet. It's kind of like Fanta Exotic, which I believe is called something else in the US, because we have like different names for the drinks here. Like we call Cola Light here, right? Is that what we call it? Coca-Cola Light. And then there's like another name for it in the US. Oh, hey, Casper. What did I get? I got the Valentine's mount, the Heartbreaker. Oh, 1 second. I just wrote you a Facebook message, Casper. I have really good luck today. So I figured I would go inside and try and get the blue drake. I actually gave Casper the Azure Drake from in here because I got it. That was one of the like 3 times I got it outside getting it myself. I just said I wrote you a Facebook message. Wah, wah, wah. It's like complaining. I have all the power. You can never defeat me. And then I do this. And I defeat him. Yeah, those dirty DMs. Yeah. Awesome, Casper. Okay. See, Casper, if I do actually get the blue drake here, don't worry, I'll take you in and get the blue drake next time. Okay. It's only 4%. Like, how can I farm this for so long? Again, no drake. Kosa, are you doing anything today? If she's still here. Okay. I do have another thing, by the way, we could actually do. I want to show it. Unsupping, that's what I'm doing. She's really sour that I got the Heartbreaker mounts, because that's like the one mount she's been farming. It's such a difficult dilemma, because it's... I mean, it's still a rare mount, and it's only like once a year you can get it, so... Of course I still want to try and farm it. But I'm always like, I hope I don't get it, because then she's gonna unsub. Oh yeah, by the way, right before I started streaming, I cut all the power to the house. Because I have one plug over there, right? And you know when you put too many, like you have an extension cord with like many in it, and I put too many things in it, and then all of a sudden like one outlet can't handle it. Yeah, I did that. And then I had to redo the circuit thing. The circuit breaker I had to replace. And I have another plug behind me that I'm going to use in the future. So just to show what I want to try and get here, because there is a very particular thing. Okay, I cannot show it to you right now, but there is a thing. Oh, I can't show you. Okay. No, I cannot. Okay, you know what? My druid... Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go in my hunter, because he's right here. It's right there. There is a mace, a one-handed mace, that drops from this particular dungeon, which is extremely rare, right? Because not only does it have a low drop chance, but supposedly after a certain change, let's do normal. After a certain change at some point, like after Wrath of the Lich King, after this expansion here, all the mobs inside this dungeon do not drop loot anymore, except 2 mobs. So like where you used to be able to run through this dungeon and just farm all the mobs, like for example these 2 down here, you could just, you know, you could kill them and then you could loot them. But as you can see, you can no longer loot them, right? But there are 2 mobs at the very end of the dungeon that still drops loot. And they have like a 0.2% drop chance or something of a certain maze. And I've been farming that maze for so long. I've done this, I think this is the dungeon I've done the most in the entire game. Boom. I love doing that, because it's like delayed. Okay, I do have backspace. Yeah, I've been trying to farm this this transmog for so long, and I'm reaching a point now where I've gotten so much other awesome transmog that I'm thinking, should I sell it if I get it, or should I keep it? Because it sells for a lot of gold. Like, I'll actually try and once we get to the auction house, I'll try and show how much it sells for, because it's crazy amounts. I think it's crazy amounts. Oh, there's another thing. Casper just linked me that there is a new armor for the dragon, which is what do you call it? Valentine's themed. How do you get it?
Finish him.
Is it from the same thing? Do you still gotta go in and do the chemical company dungeon? Okay, so the mount, not the mount, the mobs are right down here. Like, this is the, this is roughly at the end of the dungeon. Oh, Casper, I didn't tell you. Okay, I said this at the beginning of the stream, but I'll say it again. 2 days ago, I went to Sereth Mortis, you know, in the north end, with all the Mossworn, is that what they're called? You know, all the evil enemies from, like, the jailer. And I farmed and farmed and farmed, because this sword has a 0.01 and 0.02% drop chance of the different mobs there, right? So I thought, oh geez, I'm gonna have to spend like weeks trying to farm this sword, because it costs like 300,000 gold in the auction house. So I spent one evening just running around doing it for like a couple hours, and then the day after I spent another 2 hours, and then the sword drops. Right? Super lucky. Everyone was so hyped when they saw it in chat. Okay, so these are the two mobs. Ah, that would have been crazy if I got it now. Yeah, there's like a super low drop chance. See, now we're at the end of the dungeon. So instead of fighting this guy, I'm just going to run right past him. And I'm going to reset the dungeon. I got that after like 3 months. Yeah, it takes so long. Oh, 3 mobs. Really? The red version? It sells for like 300,000 in the auction house. Like, some people, they farm this for months. I think you're lying. And the key for the blue version, yeah, that one is, I was super happy when I got that one. He's talking about this one. Like this sword here. There's like a domination key you can pick up and then you get it. Then this one drops for the mobs. There's also the, by the way, just to show it here, because now we're showing off things. So we have this version, right? This is the thin one. And I think for like a hunter, like this one is more appropriate. That's why, you know, instead of like trying to queue up for mythic raids, I tried to do this one because it's like an older raid. But there's also this version, which is a lot more like Lich King, I'm a warrior looking. And then there's this one, which is the thinner, more like rogue hunter looking thing. Just messing with you. Okay, I was gonna say, it's so rare. Yeah, my wife probably loved that you tried to bring me down from my high horse, as she says. And now she's even teasing me by calling me Crows. Because Crows, which is like my, you know, Crows Gaming, that my channel name. OE, if you combine them, is a Danish letter. I'm doing all the wrong things here. Reset all instances. I have mail from the postmaster. Is there gonna be more hate letters? I think it's probably. But yeah, like she's so sour about the heartbreaker that now she's gonna call me Crows. And thank you, Casper. Yeah, I'm really loving this sword. This was like You know how sometimes you just get bored with your transmog and you're like, ah, I need something new. You know, there's so much awesome in the game. And then I'm like looking at the one transmog, I'm like, oh my god, if I had that one, that would be so cool. But it's like, you know, I'm gonna have to farm for months to get it. And then you get it because you're like super lucky. Or skillful. Right? I think it was more luck than skill. There we go. And dead. I'm curious now. Oh, I can't even check my mail. But what is it? It just says unread mail from the postmaster. But to be honest, there are not many awesome red swords. There isn't. Like, if you go into the transmogs, like, when this one came out, I was kind of like, this one's cool. I mean, it's a stone slab, like, made into a sword, but it looks very feminine. You know, the flower. There's this one, but that's like, I don't know, like this one, you know when something doesn't look like, it could be like a real life sword, but it looks like a toy sword? This one looks like a toy sword. Then of course we have this one, which I think is like a really awesome, like this is a fantasy sword that looks like it could be like a real sword. Like it doesn't look like a toy. These, I really love these designs. Like the Venthyr two-handed swords, like they look so good. Like they look something like Dracula from Castle, no, what is it called? Like there's the show that's based on a game, like an old game. But these look really awesome. Like these were the ones I used before I found that other sword. These ones are also borderlining too much, like they look like a toy because they're so fantasy, like I don't know, cartoonish, but they still look cool. This one is one of my favorites, and well, actually some, like they did actually data mine that there's a new color version of this sword that might appear in the trading post. That's awesome. Castlevania, yeah, that's the one. That's why I wanted to say Castlevania. You know what? Just be really pour salt in my wound. I will farm the love rocket now every day for the rest of the event and not get it, just to really rub it in. Okay, because now I need to feel really bad about her not getting it. I need black and red glow. Black and red glow. Is that like a weapon enchant? The Sinwrath. But yeah, like there's not really a lot of really awesome red swords. Like it's like this one is also like very fantasy. I don't know, this one looks weird. And then we get to the older expansions where they look like this. And they look, I don't know, they look old. This one's decent, but it's not really red. This one's kind of cool, but it is like an older one. There's this one, which was also really popular back in the day. But that's pretty much it. But then you have like this one and the raid one. This one looks cool too, even though it's very glowy. Okay, let's continue. I should have gone in on my druid because he is a little bit faster. All right, I can swing, do something to speed up the process. And I took so long explaining that I can go in here. Oh, it's from this boss. That's why. Wait, did I get something? Oh, I got this one. This one can be sold in the auction house. Go away. Alright. So where do we... This way. Because the hunter can disengage like this to speed up the process a little bit. Black and red glow. Oh, just like on a new sword? I really love the design they had in the mall. Like, even though Shadowlands was like a super bad expansion, I love the transmog design. Like, the transmog in that expansion was good. Just gold? It's not what we need. Okay, so we're gonna run out again. If I start this fight, by the way, he's gonna close off the surrounding area. And I'm gonna have to like it's a super annoying fight. Because you can't just leave. Oh, tell Casper that Final Fantasy is your new thing. Cozy and I started playing Final Fantasy yesterday. I was actually a little bit hesitant to share it because I don't know how much your Discord buddies should know that we're secret Final Fantasy gamers on our own characters. But now that you're bringing it up, ew. Nah, Final Fantasy is super cozy. Like it's if I have to play something, you know, I feel like Final Fantasy and WoW has like two sides of the same coin. Like WoW really needs to have a better story and a better way to tell those stories. Because WoW is like, you know, grind this, grind that type type game. I love the style and I love the universe of it. But the storytelling could be better. Whereas Final Fantasy has like super good storytelling and much more down to earth stories where you're like instead of saving the world every single time, it's more like we did like a mission yesterday where we had to bring it's like they try to make like small stories super good by like, oh, by the way, I have this delivery, could you please go give it to this person? There's like a bag way over there, could you pick it up and bring it to them? And then you pick it up and this entire time it's like there's some odor coming from this, and then you find out it's chocobo dung, you know, like feces. And then you come back and the guy, he underpays you for that quest and says he didn't want to share what it was about because all the previous people turned it down because he told them what it was. I don't know, that's just super fun. They love to be teased. I'm sharing a photo later to tease them. They will be looking. I was considering making a hide and seek thing where they got something out for finding us. Oh, but they have to like try and find us? That would be fun. Okay. Doing this again. We're not going really in like the fastest pace right now because there is faster classes in the game. My druid would be much faster for this. And I'm talking and stopping constantly. But we're having a cozy stream right now, so that's okay. There we go. I've really gotten like into playing like 3 specific classes in this game. Like I've been spending so long. Okay, I got nothing interesting there. I've spent so long. What am I trying to get? You know what? I'm gonna do this run one more time and then I'll show it. Cause I've been farming this is the one dungeon in the game I've been farming the most in the entire game, because there's like this old item that I really want from back when I was playing dwarves all the time, because it looks like an actual dwarven mace. But it's like super rare. So basically you go through this dungeon and notice how none of the mobs are actually glowing. Like you can't loot any of them, only the bosses you can loot. There's 2 random mobs right at the end that actually drop loot, and they have like a 0.01% drop chance of dropping the mace that I want. It's a very cool mace. It's called the Archaeologist Hammer or something. Or apparently, what are you getting? Well, my luck is there today, so who knows? And yesterday too, I got this sword. This is like a 300,000 gold sword. So, like, I've never actually like. Okay, so put this into perspective. Why I'm so hyped about this sword. I have gone into farm mounts and stuff like that had like 1% drop chance, and I've gotten mounts, right? But I've never, ever gotten a bind and equip item that had like a 0.01% drop chance. Like, this goes into why you hate that they brought up the love rocket to 1%, because getting an item that's like 0.01% drop chance, that's like when you actually get it, you're super hyped about it. Nothing. Okay, I'm gonna log out, and I'll get my druid instead. Yeah, so I totally agree. Like the increasing the drop chances, like I always believed that that was like the bad thing to do. There's prestige over it. When I got the Onyx Cloud Serpent, the one, you know, from the Sharp Anger, I just like equipped it once. I was like, eh, and then I just never used it again because it lost all its value to me. It feels euphoric. It feels amazing. Okay. I'll fly there and then I'll show it. Because there's a little bit of travel time. Okay. So if I go in to one-handed mazes. Is it called the Archaeologist? Okay, I'll just go back and show it. It is not that one. Not that one. This one. Unknown Archaeologist Hammer. This hammer here looks awesome. There's other color versions. Like there's a green one, which is like, ugh. You know, it doesn't look good. We do also have this one, which I guess, you know, it has like, I don't know, it looks like someone peed under wood. Like the yellow does not look very good. And I do have another color versions which also does not look good, but this one, it's like black metal and like dark wood. I don't know, this one looks really awesome. And I've been trying to get this one for so long. I can't remember. I want to start a melee. Play Survival Hunter. I'm having fun with it. True, Sha is not on my I really want it anymore. If I get it, I'll be happy, but the chapter's over for me. That's the same way I felt. When I finally got it, it was so bittersweet. Like they increased the drop chance to 1%. And the next reset, I got it. And I was like, did they increase it to like 1% or did they increase it to like 5%? Because I just got it like third attempt on a new reset. Like, did they actually like, I don't know, like that just seemed odd. Yeah, it's very bittersweet. I was thinking warrior, DK, or something. You're always happy about paladin. Like paladin has always been your... What is it you don't like about paladin? Because you're always like paladin is like the perfect class. Oh wait, hold on. I'm healing spec. I was like, why am I not AoEing? I'm balance spec. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go feral because this is faster. Yeah, why not? Oh, and let's respec because there is a. Let's delete this and create new loadout. We're gonna call this one PvP. Then I'm gonna create a new one, which is farming. And I'll just go ahead and do this. Actually, I don't want to. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do it. There we go. Because this decreases one of my speed abilities by 50%. So instead of 2-minute cooldown, it's a 1-minute cooldown. Yeah, why don't you like Paladin? You always you always rotate, and then you do like Rogue, and then you go back to Paladin. Then you try Druid, then you go back to Paladin. There you go. Wait. Okay, let's speed this up. There we go. I do believe there's like a faster class to use for like farming. Is it my Evoker? Like there's a class that's super fast. DK for sure. Oh yeah, you always create DKs. For people not knowing, Casper is the type of person who there we go. Who likes leveling. That's his end game. He will level a character. He will go through all the battlegrounds so he can get all the honor gear. And once he gear them, that's it. Then he's gonna find a new class to level. Pala is too locked behind its trusty steed. Oh, because he's slow. Okay, come on, get it! Ah, so painful. Okay. So he's like you. Yeah, I think Casper is locked behind leveling. Do you have like I don't know, like for me, like an alcoholic leveler? That's what he is. But there's nothing wrong with that. If you enjoy the game through leveling and you think that's like the entertaining part, then that is, you know, why is that not as valuable as raiding? You know, people that raid all the time or grind Mythic Plus on hours on ends. Like, I don't get that. But that's an in-game thing. I would much rather level and experience the stories and do battlegrounds at low level because people are a little bit more... I wouldn't say they're more balanced because Hunter's always killing people. Uh-oh. Ran out of inventory. Okay, I'm only gonna pick up the hammer if it drops. Oh, did I reset? No, I did not reset. Oh, I did reset. Oh, thank you. No, I did not reset. Okay, well, we spawned at the entrance. That's good. That's good. Same character, easy switch. You know, joke aside, because I know my wife is teasing him a bit with Final Fantasy having like one character for multiple classes. I personally think, well, actually, with the new warband system coming out in the next expansion, it is kind of going to be a little bit more like Final Fantasy. Because the problem here is that whenever you create a new character, you have to completely restart from scratch, right? Everything. Reputations, gearing you have to start over with. But you do that in Final Fantasy too. So even though you play like a conjurer and you level that one up, if you then all of a sudden switch to Maruda, then you have to level that up from scratch too. So that is kind of the same. But like reputation and everything, all the like appearances, like everything is saved in that one character, right? So that is like a thing. But with the warband system, everything is going to be kind of the same too. But the illusion is still there that, you know, it's a different character. So it's most likely still going to cause people to be alcoholics, right? But I think, you know what's the difference is? In the next expansion, you can be an alcoholic in WoW and not feel bad about it. That's the big thing. Oh, jeez, I picked this up. Yeah. Gonna have to delete something else. I think that's really like the big thing. Pally is hard to transmog as it has to match their trust. Oh yeah, that is a thing. I actually really hate that about paladins, that you cannot just pick a mount from your... Like, we talked about this. Being able to pick a mount from your mount collection and say, that is going to be my paladin mount, right? So whenever you use the... what is it called? Divine Steed? To run around, it should be that mount. That would be awesome. Casper, I'm rolling around on the floor. Trusty Steed sounds so funny. It is a trusty steed. Honey, do you remember when I got Merlin in Final Fantasy and they called him a trusty steed? I screamed. Big smelly bird being a trusty steed, so cute. He is a trusty steed. He would never, ever do anything to abandon you. Okay. Anubar Prime Guard. By the way, next expansion is going to have these guys in it. Like, it's going to be about these guys. Which I think is awesome, because people love these in Warcraft... World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King. I wasn't part of this expansion back then. Ah, so close. When I get random items, then I'm always like, oh, so close. Almost got it. But I totally agree. I actually think being a paladin in the game, like, you have to really love the paladin aesthetic. Like, you have to love the idea of, like, being this holy crusader and stuff like that. Because when you go into transmog, like, Death Knights, they have the best transmog, in my opinion. Because I'm more into, like, a dark theme, you know, like darker fantasy, evil characters. Like, they have, like, shoulder pads with skulls on it. And the paladins don't, because it's a DK specific transmog. And paladins, they have these, like, it's like goody two shoe type transmogs, you know, like, it's golden, it has really neat things on it, and, you know, it's cool if you like that kind of thing, like a noble knight. But, like, I want the dark fantasy, you know. Paladins don't have that. Like, warriors, they have, like, boring transmog, in my opinion. Like, that's warrior specific. I only remember Hulky Bob having to ride an elephant for short bursts and pointing his sword in the air. Departus. Yeah, that's so true. Yeah, they have the Draenei have the elephants as their thing. Okay. But yeah, I totally, like, I still today have a little bit of, like, you know, sometimes I might get, like, a feeling of, oh, I want to play a monk. But, like, compared to, like, back in the day, like, and I'm not talking, like, you know, like 2 years ago. I'm talking, like, 6 months ago. I was constantly swapping classes and mains, and, like, people, they made, like, even when I started the stream last stream, people made fun of me because, oh yeah, you have those 3 characters? Right. You're not gonna stick to those 3. Because I have a reputation of being an altoholic too. Like, I'll actually a mainaholic, because I'll make a new character and believe that is going to be my new main. And then I'll play it for a month or, like, 2 weeks, and then I find something else. But I this time asked myself, okay, so instead of trying to, like, you know, fall in love with, like, all the different fantasies and races and, you know, now I want to play this thing, ask myself, what do I like to do in the game? Like, what do I have the most fun doing? And the thing I have the most fun doing, damn it, is world PvP and battlegrounds. Like, when I'm not farming transmog and mounts and stuff, that's what I'm doing. I don't do dungeons. Like, I can count on my fingers how many dungeons I've done this entire expansion. I have not done a single raid. I've done a couple of bosses in a raid to get, like, a specific gear on looking for raid, which is, like, the lowest difficulty. But I don't do any sort of hardcore raiding. So, like, what do I do? What do I spend my time doing? Well, I love world PvP. And why do I love world PvP? Because it's fun to mess with people. Which classes has the best spells to mess with people? Well, Hunter and Druid has those. Like, those are, like, 10 out of 10 in the abilities they have to mess with people. Like, you can use the mass entanglement to target people and root them, which is super fun when it comes to Dragonflying that we just got this expansion, because if you do it, they'll stop flying and they'll fall down and take fall damage and die. It's super fun to use, and it's super fun to mess with people in the open world with that. Just like the spells they have knockbacks, they have stealth, they have stuns, they have incapacitates. Like, we have Cyclone, Hunter has freezing trap. Like, there's just so many things that are super fun for open world content. Oh no, I entered too many instances recently. But it was a spell, a get there quick elephant spell, my paladin. Denial stage? Maybe. I usually say, oh, you know what? I found these characters. Those are, like, the ones I play now. I love this, like, a little RP going on here. Betrayers! The day of reckoning comes, and with it comes your end. And then they attack. Okay. So what have I not done yet? I've entered too many instances, so what I could do... Actually, let me just double check. Where's the weekly? Is it Battlegrounds? Oh yeah. Gotta go faster. So I gotta do 3 Battleground Blitz in this character, which means I have done 2 to get those quests done. Because first you have to like do 1 Battleground. And then you get like a certain amount of conquest points to like buy the good gear. Then you get another one for 1 more Battlegrounds. And then you get like you have to do 3. I don't want to do 3. So I'm gonna log out and stay here because I might farm this again. And then I am going to take my hunter, which has not done 1 Battleground, I believe, and do that. Is it do 1 and then you have to win 1? It might be. Who knows? We'll just win 1 then. How hard can that be? I'll just carry the team. You might do a warrior? They have the awesome transmog going for them. I can't say that loud. Okay. I'm gonna go and let's do some world PvP while we're queuing up for Battleground Blitz. Casper, which race are you gonna do for warrior? I have a guess, and I'm gonna write it down. Okay, so what race? Are you thinking about undead? So you're picking horde, is what you're saying. Oh, it's just these items. I was wondering what was in my mailbox. Okay, so I'm gonna queue up for a Battleground Blitz, which, for people who don't know, the WoW developers have been really good at listening to the player base for the past, like, this expansion or so. One of the biggest things that were killing this game was the fact that they weren't listening, like, to feedback and stuff like that. And they listened to players, and now they added in a solo rated mode where you can go in as just you and 2 other team members, but like the whole thing is you don't have to get a team together before you queue up, so you don't have to like ask around and join groups and stuff like that. Like, it's just automated now. You can just join. It's awesome. And as you'll notice, I only have rating in 2v2. That's actually with Casper. We went in together, and I don't have rating in anything else. But the reason for that is that after making the solo queue, they now made a Battleground Blitz mode, which is a testing phase right now. So what they're going to do is, if this is successful, they're going to make Battleground Blitz into a rated Battleground mode where you can just queue up. Because right now, we do have, 10v10 Battlegrounds. But the problem is you have to go into pre-made groups and sign up for a group that somebody else is creating. And they're going to look at you and they're going to say, oh, you don't have good enough gear, you don't have good enough enchants, your rating isn't good enough because you're like 0, and they're just going to deny. Like, you can't go in. Like, it's such a pain to get into a Battleground group. And by making the Battleground Blitz mode, we can now do rated Battlegrounds much easier. So that's something that's awesome. I think you should, Casper. Warrior's awesome, fun, and really diverse. My wife and I have another conversation happening on Facebook than inside the chat. But yes, you should do warrior. Undead warrior is awesome. I like the undead, what do you call it? Animations for swords. They have like the best animations for that in game. Okay. That's a warrior there, but he's in a group, which means that if I start attacking him, group members are gonna start like coming over and interrupting the fight. So it's not gonna be 1v1, it's gonna be 1v2. Let's see if we can find someone here. We cannot. Okay. The one thing I have an issue with when it comes to Hunter, by the way, which is what I'm playing right now, is that they have no self-healing. Actually, that's not true. They do have self-healing, but it's on like a 2 to 3 minute cooldown. So once you spend them, that's it. Like, you can't do much about it. So I wrote down human, by the way, because I thought you were gonna say human warrior. If you had gone alliance, I think it would have gone human. Oh, did I see someone fly? Or was that a wishful thinking? Okay, there's another horde member. Yeah, so in this game we have faction war going on, by the way. So if I see another fellow faction member, just for the Final Fantasy people, we cannot attack them. If I see an alliance player, then I can attack them, because they're opposite faction. So now we're just scouring the area for any victims. Let's see if we can actually... Was that a player? Like, sometimes I want it so bad to find someone that I see something out of like my peripheral vision, and then I think, oh, that's a player. And then it was just like a flower flying by really fast. Okay, so we still have this warrior. We could try. He's much better geared than I am. Okay, so we can do this. Yeah, there's his buddy. Yeah. Can heal ourselves a little bit. And that's not gonna work. Throw a trap. Trap them in place. Right. Throw another trap. Get rid of them. Cannot. Okay. See if we can get away. Oh. Yeah, I'm dead. This is why I didn't want to attack him. He has someone with him. Hunter is one of those type of classes that like uses traps and utility to stay alive. So this guy, this was the buddy, also has very good gear. But what I can do, which is kind of fun if he follows me... Remember that trick I told you about? Killing people with fall damage? If I can somehow muck him into the air, I can kill him. So let me annoy him. Laugh at him, do something. Oh, he attacked me now! I just killed him by accident. Okay, so fun fact, this is so close to the camp that if you attack someone, all the guards will become hostile. So because I landed on him when he was doing his blade flurry attack, he attacked me because I ran into the attack. So now the guards went in and killed him. That's another fun creative way to kill people. That's so fun. There's also a quest in here where people have to like kill these little things. And if you like stealth and just run over to the place and then they AoE or something, and just like they just have to hit you one time. See if we can mock him into the air. Oh, this guy, he's trying to teleport away. So I will stop it there. It's gonna stop his teleporting spell, so now he has to like do it again. He's clapping for me to like, you know, say, wow. Yeah, you're so awesome. Big boy. Can also do like this. I don't know if you can tell, but I like annoying people in the game. Try to provoke them into world PvP. It's gonna hurt again. See if he's at some point gonna fly away. This is why I have like letters in my bank accounts, like inside the in-game, of people like being angry at me. He's emoting at me to like try and I want him to hit me. He's asking me to wait, and then he's falling asleep. I don't think he's logging out. I think he might be logging into a horde character to whisper me. See, what people don't actually... This is... Okay. There is a thing in this game where you go in and you click this thing called War Mode, right? And it's such a hot topic in this game that if you have War Mode activated, so you can attack people, you can see all these nameplates. These are people I can attack right now. If you activate War Mode, you up into World PvP, right? And World PvP is not... Oh, here we go. Okay, this is what I'm going to show. See, I step into his AoE, and now the guards are running to kill him. Look at that. These are the little things I was talking about. But there's no way he's going to survive this, by the way, because he's a paladin. And they have no movement things whatsoever to get away from this. See, he's going to die. They're going to kite him down. They're going to root him in place. We could do something to help them out. Do this. Stun him in place just for a few seconds. And now he's dead. Did I mention I like world PvP because it's unfair? Yeah, so basically, it's a hot debate whether or not killing players in the open world with war mode on is a douchebag move. I mean, okay, so the thing is, when you have war mode on, okay, so here, enlisted, I get 10% increased rewards and experience, even though it doesn't say that because I'm not leveling right now. But it does give you like a percentage of boost to leveling and rewards, you know, reputations. He's trying to get away again. Okay. And people, they see war mode as a free XP mode. Yeah, he did that thing. Yeah, now he's gonna get away. Oh, I don't have it up. I could have done this guy too. But war mode is not a free XP mode. It's world PvP. You know, it's a way for you to up into another PvP mode. And some people just can't grasp the idea that war mode is a war mode. And they get so mad at you if you attack them. Because I'm just trying to level in peace, they'll say. Well, yeah, then turn off war mode if you don't like PvP. It's a PvP mode. Why go into war mode if you're not going to PvP, right? Well, it's because I'm here for the 10% boost. Or 20 in some cases, depending on the faction balance. Like, that's not why you turn on war mode. It's so silly. So everything counts. Every dirty trick you can find, every weird utility that exists in the game to like mess with people, everything counts in war mode. If people, they do, like, if they team up in a group of 4 people and they attack single players, you know, just one person, that's fair. It's war mode. There's no rules. It's a complete free-for-all with unfairness. That is what war mode is. And people just can't grasp the idea of that. But that is what it is. If you want fair PvP, then turn off war mode and queue up for battlegrounds, because that is fair. There's rules in there. There's certain toys you can't use, like there's, or like utility you can't use. So, you know, go into those modes if you want fairness, but in world PvP, things are unfair. And that is why it exists. It is a unfair PvP mode. It is snowflakes. My wife is in here again. I am team old school. Remove war mode totally, so there's always war, and you can always be attacked. It is the world of Warcraft. That's true. It's like, I don't know, like it's such a weird thing for people to grasp. It's faction war, the whole game is built up around it. Snowflakes. It's embarrassing to whine about. You don't understand the game, obviously. True. Oh, hey, there's an... Oh. Hey, don't get away, don't get away. No, 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 no. Okay. Oh, that's the same paladin. Okay, okay, here we go, here we go. Oh no, there's a mage. Okay, so kill him before the mage sees it. Okay, go for the mage. Okay, so there's a small trick I can do. Oh, remove it. Yes! Okay. He had like this thing on him, so he could turn back time with his health. And I had a random, like 1 in 3 chance to actually remove it, and I did. So that's good. Okay, you know what? Let's do some ranged attacks here. Okay, so he's gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. I could not. There we go. Anyone else? Nope. Paladin didn't spawn yet. Okay, let's stealth. It is totally embarrassing to, like, why turn on war mode if you're gonna be so mad about it? Okay, so there's another horde player here. So now it's not 2 against 1. Now it's 2 against 2. Ha ha ha. Although I do have better gear than those two did. I might do a Blood Elf Warrior. Oh, he's attacking the hunter. He thinks that's me. He thinks the other guy is me. Oh, you're attacking the wrong person, dude. Oh no, that's the one spell that... Okay. Okay, I killed him before it went off. So when you see that little clock icon on top of his health, I can heal this guy. It basically means that when the time runs out, he's gonna reset himself to when he pressed the spell. So if he had 100% health, there we go. We're not gonna queue up, by the way, because there's always someone not pressing the accept key. So it's gonna deny a couple of times, and then all of a sudden it's gonna work. And I'm the one being killed, by the way, but I understand the game. Yeah, my wife, she often gets ganked by 2 people or something, but she's not complaining or like whining about like, oh, you know, they're attacking me, I'm just trying to level in peace. Like, she understands why you have war mode on. Like, if people don't like war mode, turn it off. It's that simple. But it's free XP. No, it's not. It's something you get because there's a risk. It's a risk and reward system. Okay, let's do this. Let's do that. See if I can actually queue up before... Oh, that's not good. Does this work? Oh, it does! Awesome. Let's queue up for that again. Did I... Am I gonna queue now? Yeah, okay. Awesome. You're lucky there's even an option. I think so too. War mode was actually a new thing in... Was it Shadowlands or BFA? Were there still PvP servers in BFA, or did they like include that in... I think BFA might actually have been where they started war mode, which was awesome, by the way. I love the fact that now you enter the world where everyone was like, you know, trying to fight you. Because it used to be mixed. So you had like people that didn't want to be in PvP and other people that did want to. So you had to like, oh, there's an alliance player. Oh, but he doesn't have war mode on. But now, like everyone has war mode on if you see them. So that's cool. Because you get phased into different instances. Okay. BFA. It got implemented while I played every day. Okay. World PvP in BFA was awesome, by the way. Like, even though it had like horrible mechanics with the Azerite system and system upon system upon system that forced you to lock in every single day, every single week. The war mode system was awesome. The only real good reason for war mode is for role playing. It's no fun to have events ruined. I totally agree. And also, if you turn off war mode and go to Goldshire, you'll see a big difference in how many players are there. Because people don't want to have RP ruined. I have seen like very few players on Argent Dawn RPing with war mode on. I used to in the past go to the Alliance City as a rogue. And there was some people with war mode on who were role-playing because they were inside the Alliance City, so they thought to themselves, well, no one is going to come here and attack us, right? But I did. Okay. Healer. Okay, so he is locked. Okay, attack. There we go. Come on. Okay, just gotta nuke them really fast. Is he a healer? No, he's a DPS. This guy, he's a healer. And he's dead. Okay, where's the other healer? Oh, he's dead too. Okay, we're good. We won this one. Oh, he got healed. Is there a paladin nearby that healed him? Because he went to like full health. And dead. There we go. Okay, we got the middle. Now we just need everything else. Or someone... Okay, no one went to defend. Okay, so we have the market now, and I was the only one who actually stayed. Okay, so we have 2. Soon we have 3. Gonna tell people I need 1 more to help defend the market, just in case someone shows up. Is this guy coming to help? I hope he is. He's a healer. Awesome. Okay, this is exactly why we needed to have someone help us. Okay, see if we can kill them. Come on. Ah, no. Oh, he's a healer, that's why. I'm stunned. Okay. See, my pet has this special effect on it, where it will actually decrease healing that the target is receiving. which is kind of cool. Okay, so market is up again. We're winning, by the way. Oh. Come on. Okay, and you're dead. We did it! This is one of the reasons why I love Hunter. Like, they have the craziest damage. But they're not good at, like... in the right hands, a Hunter is super good at staying alive. But my hands are not the right hands. Okay, are they here? Nope. He is... Where is he? Okay, when you target someone's nameplate, this should pop up, like, so you can, like, see them. Okay, so we got 3 now. Oh, they took it again. People don't understand this game mode. See, now the flag went neutral again because you have to stay. And you have to recap it again. But they don't get it. Okay. So I got this one. Oh, that was the healer. I was worried for a second there because I don't want to be alone here. The priest healer is good at jungling. Like, he's running around helping. Oh. See the Death Knight? He's like considering getting up here. I was gonna heal you and you ran away. He's just kind of like there. He's like, should I come? Should I attack them? Oh my god, people. You need to recap. They're winning now. This is so frustrating because look at that, they're winning. Every single fight we've had, we've won. But because people are like, I'm just gonna go up, I'm gonna capture this flag and run away again. We're not winning. Like, they just have to stay for like a minute. Oh my god. Yeah, it is what it is. See, but that is one of the things about, like, this is, you know, a solo queue battleground mode that is going to become rated at some point, right? And, of course, you know, when you have that kind of mode, you do also sign up for people who don't exactly know what they're doing. Like, I'm talking about, like, not understanding the game modes. See? But that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Do I have a good guild in Kazakh? I don't really do guilds. I might, like, accept one if they... I might accept the guild if they invite me, but I don't actually interact with them. He's attacking my pet. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say. There we go. Alright.
Finish him.
Mega kill. I have an add-on that cheers me on and like boosts my confidence. Okay, we're gonna do this again because there's gonna be a little while until it actually queues us up. But I think I did actually get the quest. So, oh, I can't return for like 1.5 minutes. I'll go to Dalaran and just. Oh, actually no, I'll kill this guy. It's so awesome because there's a trick you can do as a hunter where you basically just stun lock them, but you still attack them. It's so much fun. Godlike. Yes, that's me. Oh yeah, that is true. There's always a constant flow of new and old players. That is actually a very good point. When you go into a random battleground, you know, when you have these pre-made groups of players, it's usually made out of people that has played the game for a long time. Whereas if you actually do like random queues, is he gonna attack me? No, he's flying away. If you do random queues where you can just queue up solo and it's just, you know, instant and you don't have to do anything, it is going to be the one mode that new players gravitate towards. And that is, of course, completely fair. That is a very good point. So, you know, if you see players in Battlegrounds you're going to get frustrated with because they don't know the rules of the Battlegrounds, it's, you know, it can very likely be because they're a new player. It is also very likely because it's just someone who queues in because they just want to fight. And, you know, they played the game for 20 years, but they just don't care about winning. But it could also very likely be because of new players. So that is a very good point to take into account. And you know the toxic and way that I usually figure that out? I check people's achievement points. But to be fair, that will let me know if I should be frustrated with them or if I should be like, oh, poor little thing, you're new at the game. Just do your thing, you know. I will never, if I actually see it's a new player, get mad at them. Like, I will actually take them in defense as much as I can. When doing dungeons, like it's more like when I do dungeons, I check people's achievements because they have to be like near you for you to check them. So like when you're in a battleground and they're like in the other side of the map, you can't really check it in the same way. Is it winning a battleground? But yeah, like I'll take them in defense. But I've never actually thought about it that it's the same thing when it comes to PvP. Oh, okay, so it is... I did do those quests on this character too. Yeah, so we gotta win 3. Or 2 in this case, because I did already win 1. It's okay to be frustrated in private, but not in a public space, in my opinion. Totally true. You should not sit in the... what do you call it? In the group chats in a battleground and start cursing out people. And... you know, I don't have evidence of this, but when I enter a battleground and I see people start trash talking and screaming at people, I'll always try and take them in defense, you know, whoever they're screaming at. Because you need to not have a foul mouth against other players over a game. It's just a game in the end. You know, it is WoW, but it's still a game. Okay, so we got this one player. Then we got... where is he? Where is he? There he is. Oh. Yeah, that shit will get you banned. Yeah, he knows from personal experience. 1 second. Because I have to go and comfort my dog. I'll be right back. Okay. My dog is out peeing, so I have to get her again once she's done. My queue did not pop. That's good. Even though it says like 9 minutes average wait time, and I hit 9 minutes and 17 seconds. So that's good. Oh, wait. Did it happen? Did I get attacked? I'm hoping for AoE or something to hit me. It happened! Look at that. Oh no, she queued up for something. Okay. Haha, yeah, me and the WoW DMs go way back. All the times you had to write them because you were banned. Oh, that's precious! My wife and I was just talking about that pet there today. I don't think specifically this one, but one like it we were talking about. Okay. See, it's kind of like a fun thing, because the very first stream I did was actually on my main channel, like not long ago. And I put on some streaming music, which was apparently copyright free, but it was not copyright free. So now I thought, okay, so I'm gonna have to... Do we have the quests? So do I have, like... Okay, so maybe I should put some in-game music instead. And I've never actually listened to it, because I always turn off in-game music. Oh, but I need someone to... Let's go down a little bit to see if there's some players. You're leaving the Super Bloom. Oh, there's probably going to be players over there. Although there's probably going to be like 10 players over there. Let's see. Yep. Okay, I have some tools. Okay, let's see. Of course there's hunters. They have so much damage from a distance. So we got a rogue and 2 hunters. I mean, this guy. Pretty low item level. Can I take out 3 players? Oh no, there's a healer. Oh, they're all so low item level. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. There's so many like text things on screen. Yeah, in just a second after these guys, I'm gonna see if my dog has to come back in. Why am I being lifted into the air? What is happening? Why am I floating? What? What is this right now? Why am I floating?
I'm out of range.
I've never seen this before. Okay. Okay, kill this guy. He's doing the feign death thing. Through a trap. Trying to get away from me. It's not gonna work. Oh, my pet is gone. Okay. I will see if my dog has to come back inside, because that is more important. All right. Okay. So we are in this map where people have to try and get orbs. See, the problem with this map is that people also don't get orbs. But on the other hand, it's the same chance of the other team not getting orbs. Okay, these guys did actually get it. That's good. Oh, my wife didn't get the lob rocket today. I was hoping she would get it. Alright. I love this person has the name Medic. Because they are a medic, because they're a healer. That's super cool. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we need to kill these two, because they have orbs. And this person just jumped down to us, which was convenient. Yeah, they can't use any abilities. Let's get the warp. They can't use any abilities that actually gives them like damage immunity or something like that. And get up. Whoop, 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 whoop. Get the orb. There we go. Ah, heal. We got all the orbs now. Okay, save this person. Don't let them die. Awesome. I think we're gonna win this one because we have all 4 orbs. I love what my wife just wrote me. I don't think I can say it out loud though. Yeah, people think she's this innocent little thing. Hey, we're winning! Oh, you made a mistake. You jumped down to where I am. Fewest of people survive that. Oh no, he has the thing! Okay, good. Wait, what is that achievement? Kill 100 enemies while holding an orb of power. Cool. That is kind of cool. At some point, I really want to go and just get achievements. Because achievement is like the end game for some people. Like mounts and transmog are for me. Because it's like, that's the new content that always comes out. Yeah, we're gonna win this one in like 2 seconds. Well, not 2 seconds, but like 30 seconds we'll win this one. Maybe 1 minute. Okay. Armor up. Okay, we'll go away. Oh no, they're actually ganging up on us. Okay, don't die. Don't die. Healers are doing a good job. Keep going. Okay, we're winning now, so. GG! Come on, do it. We're gonna, yeah, there we go. Awesome. Gotta win one more. Then I get a lot of conquest. Oh no. Oh no. Oh jeez. There we go. It's so weird when you're like mounted up or something and then you enter an instance and then you come out again and then you like fall. How much do I have? 692. Okay. And what do I need? This is one of my most geared characters in the game, by the way. Okay, so I need a new wrist item. I think I might actually be able to buy something. Yeah, I could easily buy something right now. Let's queue up again. Try and get one more win. And I will go to Valdragon and see if I can buy a piece of PvP gear. I probably can. So that's gonna be awesome. Okay. I've never actually, like, ever gotten all the best PvP gear in the game on a single character. Dragonflight has been the first expansion where I actually found out you could do this. Oh, there is... Okay, so I did get something.
Good luck out there.
Awesome.
Till we meet again.
So this is like the first expansion where I'm actually trying to get geared, you know. I always just kind of like did dungeons or something and then PvP, but then I found out that's not a good thing. Okay, I need shoes. That's even better. Haste verse and verse mastery. Survival hunters like Casper, he told me, has the worst mastery in the game ever. Like, I can actually let me find it for you so you can see it. Just click that, equip that. Okay. So if I go to my spells, you can see Mastery, Spirit Bond. You and your pet's focus spending abilities deal 17.9% increased damage. That's okay. That's actually good. While your pet is active, you both regenerate 1.1% of your maximum health every 5 seconds. They might as well not have it there. Like 1% health every 5 seconds? Like, I don't know. That's just... Why? Why have that? Why have that be a thing? It's not gonna do anything. I sound like a meta player now. So yeah, okay, so we're queued up for another one. And what should we do in between? Did I think I did. I think I did go and farm the world mounts. You could try... I have an idea. We could try and go and get the black serpent drake with lightning around it, because that is one you can farm every single time it spawns. It's infinitely farmable. I keep forgetting I'm horde, so I run the wrong way. It's the same when I ended off the stream last time trying to farm. And fun fact, when I logged into that character again, it was instantly spawned. So I didn't get it, clearly, since we're going there. But we'll try. We got good luck today. This weekend, I got good luck. With the sword, with the love rocket. By the way, I have been thinking about something. I was considering to do a classic hardcore run on stream, because I have never actually, like, I've made a character in hardcore classic, but I've never actually tried hardcore classic. So that might be something I would think is fun to do on stream. For people who don't know what hardcore classic is, basically you make a character, you put a lot of time and effort into it. If you die, your character's permanently dead. So that's like a fun game mode. But yeah, classic hardcore. I think that would be super fun to do on stream. Should I do it after the next Battleground? Would that be fun to do? How long have I been streaming? Have I actually streamed for 2 hours? It's probably not going to be today then. Yeah, so now I'm not a druid right now, so I can't do the flappy wing thing. That's like a super fun spell to use. I don't think I can make it. It seems like... Okay, if I can make it over here, it's okay. I don't see the thing up. Yeah, so it's up. It's not up right now. We might encounter a couple of Horde players here, because this is a very popular farm. Yeah. Okay, so if you see one of these, but it's black and lightning around it, that's the one. And it's not here. It usually flies in a circle. So like it spawns right there, and then it flies up this hill and around. On top of this bridge, and then it resets down here. Yeah, it's not here. Just gotta double check. The people in the Final Fantasy Discord actually said that there is PvP happening in Final Fantasy, and I might enjoy that aspect of it. I actually never looked into, like at least not in detail, about PvP in Final Fantasy, because that's my big motivator for a game like that. I don't even know, can you gear using PvP in Final Fantasy? Because I know it exists, but I don't actually know if like is it just like a, you know how pet battle is like a like this small of a thing in the World of Warcraft? Which, by the way, I think they should release an app where you can on your phone do pet battling with the pets you farm in game. I think that would do something to boost pet battling, and just rework the pet battle system a little bit. I think that would be fun. Was that my pet growling? I think it was. But yeah, like, is Final Fantasy PvP like a small side thing? You know, something that maybe like 2% of the player base actually does? Or is it actually something that's being done, you know? Obviously not as popular as dungeons and raids, but is it something people do? Is what I would like to know. From my understanding, it's fun. Oh, my wife is still in here. She keeps telling me, "Oh, I'm gonna go now, honey. Good stream." And then she's still there. She can't stay away from me. I mean, I do PvP for fun too. Like, obviously, if you go in here, I'm not really trying to get rating or anything. I'm just doing it for fun. See, the thing is, the serpent could have been killed 5 minutes ago. And now it's like an hour till it spawns. Or it could have been killed 55 minutes ago. And it's going to spawn like now. I love how my pet is growling. There's multiple types of PvP. Oh. I honestly have no idea how much my my wife has looked into PvP. which is why I haven't asked her about it. But I'm actually really curious to like what PvP they have in Final Fantasy. Okay, there we go. I was just moving my chat so I could actually see it. Oh, they told her about it the other day. Was it after I streamed that I was PvPing? Or talking about PvP, I think. I don't think I was PvPing. I think I was just farming. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to learn more about Final Fantasy PvP. I think it's one of the things that bums me out a little bit is that the Guts class in the game is a tank class, because I would love to do like PvP as one of those. Yeah, the Dark Knight. But there's also is it a Necromancer or like a Dark Reaper class or something? A job. It's not a class. There is a Reaper job, which looks really awesome too, because one of the people. Oh, there we go. One of the people in the guild, the free company, was showing me off some of the different jobs you could do and how they look like when you were attacking, and the Reaper one looked really awesome. So I might actually try and get that one. I just don't know, like, because I know if you want to be a warrior, you have to be a marauder and a lancer, and then you can become a warrior. So like these two jobs fuse together to warrior in the end. So I don't know what a Reaper is. I'm guessing a lancer and a spellcaster. It's a level 50 thing, I think. Some of them unlock way later. Yeah. We still have to find out what my primary job is going to be, because right now I'm an archer on the character that I made with my wife. And we kind of want to get the same job so we can like do the quest together. But we also want to do it so that she's a healer and I'm a DPS. So if we're the same job, that's not a thing, right? So we have to figure out, you know, how we're gonna do it. I like the archer so far. As you can tell, I'm also playing a hunter here, so. Arcanists. Oh, okay. So an Arcanist and... Oh yeah, okay, so we're gonna go Arcanist, and then once we hit level 30, we split, and she goes healer and I go DPS. Okay. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. I still don't quite know, because I haven't set myself into it enough. But I still don't know which ones are healers, which ones are DPS, which ones are tanks. Because it's not like here, where if you go like a warrior, then you can choose like specializations. Like the different jobs have different things they do. Sadly, it's way too anime China loving for me. It is very anime. It is. In its style. The same way that WoW is very cartoonish. You know, WoW is not exactly realistic. So like some people don't like the anime style. Some people don't like the cartoon style with like the watercolored textures and stuff. But yeah. I think like what I really love about Final Fantasy is like there's just a vibe when you get into the game. It's like in WoW, you join the game because now you have to start working. Like you have to start grinding, you have to push dungeons, you have to like do achievements, and people are looking at you and they're judging you. if you enter a dungeon that everyone else who has played the game for 20 years, they've done like 100,000 times before. If you're not doing things somewhat optimally, they'll tell you and they'll like be mean. Like there's just like a vibe of people being like these sweaty, overweight guys sitting in a basement, you know, who are angry at life and now they're gonna take it out on you in a game. Like that's the vibe that WoW has, even though that's not true, right? But you do encounter those types of players. And there's just another standard of like you need to know what you're doing, otherwise people are gonna get mad at you. Whereas Final Fantasy, it's like huggable. You know, you go into the game and it's like you feel like you're in a happy place. Like it just has another vibe. But again, I haven't played. Oh, look at this one! My wife is gonna love this mount. If he can back up, it's a snail. Look at that. But yeah, like it has a different vibe. I think Final Fantasy is probably the better PvE game. WoW is the better PvP game of the two. WoW is good PvE too, but it's just like then I don't know, like community does a lot to a game. And if you're gonna do dungeons and PvE content, you want to do it with people who aren't angry beard necks, you know. Yeah, so Final Fantasy is just super nice community. I can't wait to get into it and get a little bit higher level. It's been like so far it's been something I have this one character that I've been leveling. Oh hey Fro. We did get a little bit further. My wife and we played together last night. We had so much fun in the game. Okay, round is starting. Focus. Okay, this way. Okay, so if people go mines first, they don't know what they're doing. See, wow brain, you know. Listen to Final Fantasy players say that. If they go mine first, they don't know what they're doing. Okay, stun those. There we go. There we go. Come on. Keep attacking. Oh, we're gonna lose this one. I can already tell. Oh no! I'm stuck in a flag. Trying to disrupt as much as possible here. Okay, let's gain some distance. He's focusing me, that's not a good thing. Okay, let's heal up a little bit. Oh, we can't. Yeah, they won this one. Oh no, he's Abomination! Okay, so for people who don't know, there's a guild in this game where they all call themselves Abomination. And they always arrange these like attacks on alliance cities. It's super fun. Like I love it. But they're always like super hardcore about this game. Okay, so he was a warrior tank. I never understood like why have tanks in battlegrounds. Okay, so we're not gonna win this one. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay. Okay. They have the better team. This is a loss, by the way. I can immediately tell. Ooh, secrets we played last night. We carried Chocobo Poop. Nice Chocobo Poop today, saving the world tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, let's go the other one. Oh, I'm angry on life, but I don't take it on people. I take it on my garden in Minecraft. Plants angrily.
Finish him.
As the Warriors of Light, we don't take any opportunity to help for granted. Okay. Okay, so they're all defending here now. Okay, and they're running away. Come on, you run away too. Okay, it's 2 DPS. We can do this. Come on. Come on. Okay. Yes, an immunity. Can't do anything. And now we can. Oh, that's some abomination guy. Why didn't you guys cap? Yeah, they're all like so organized. They're calling incomings and running to help. Yeah, the healer is just standing over here, not really being touched. Yeah, we're not gonna win this one. Okay, but they're all here now. So if I run this way, are they gonna be gone from this place? Yes, they are. We just capped. Okay, so go back here now and keep them from coming that way. So he's trying to run over there to help. Oh no. Try and slow them down as much as possible. Okay, so we got the place. I hate that there's a healer here. Okay, don't cap, don't cap. Okay, they're dead. They're most likely gonna go lighthouse. Okay, gotta go help. Oh, don't cap it. Don't cap it. Don't cap it. Don't cap it. Oh, good. Oh, we got them. It's just in time. There's too many people here. We're gonna lose Lighthouse now. Okay. I'm gonna go mine. Oh, they're chasing me. Yeah, he knows I'm going. Why am I slowed? Am I slowed? I don't think I am. Look at him. Yeah, it's not gonna get me. Okay, so if they're gonna cap our lighthouse, I'm gonna go cap their thing over here. Where's my pet? Oh, okay. Is my pet all the way back there? Oh, he's coming now. My pet had gone all the way to the lighthouse while I was all the way over here. Oh, no. Like, we might actually win this, by the way. I'm kind of surprised we haven't lost Lighthouse yet. I'm just gonna ignore this guy. Okay, so he's
Finish him.
yes! We actually won. How did we win? Like, the beginning was so bad. I don't know. We won somehow. Did it spawn? No, it's not here. Some player probably killed it while we went into the battleground. Okay, I'm just gonna grab the thing. The quest that I just completed. Because then I can maybe buy more PvP gear. Okay. I think I do have plenty. Maybe. Do I? Plenty. I don't think I can buy PvP gear, but I just want to see how much I have once I turn it in. Like, I'm actually getting to the point now where all I need to buy are like rings, trinkets, like a wrist item, like every like other big piece has been bought. Which is starting to feel really good, because that means that like I can actually do PvP and not suck at it. Well, there's also some skill involved, but you know what I mean. Fully geared. There we go. Yes. Aha. Okay, so 342. Let me just check how much I need. Okay, so I need a wrist item. I think that's the next thing on the list. Which is this one. So 525. So less than 200 conquest points is needed. Once I have that, what else do I need? I need a neck item. Trinkets. I do need trinkets. Rings. And that's it. So 2 rings, 2 trinkets, a neck item, and a wristband. Awesome. I've never been this close before to actually getting like full PvP gear. Oh yeah. Yeah, good luck with the trip. I'm gonna end the stream here too. So thank you so much everyone for joining in. It's so nice to see so many people joining. Oh my god, how much did I have? I have 143 marks of honor on this character, by the way. I have like 70 on another character too. I've never had that much before. After getting Battleground Blitz mode into the game, I've gotten so much. So yeah, thanks for watching. I have to go get stuff done before the week starts. So, yeah. It's always like, how do you end off a stream? Like, I need a catchphrase or something. Thanks for watching.